Hi everybody, it's Vanessa again at It's All About Me channel, and today what I am going to be doing is chicken stew. I have a whole chicken here. I'm going to show you how to cut the chicken up and then how to season the chicken. So I'm going to open up the chicken. And guys, listen, how did I learn how to cut the chicken? It's just by watching my mom, asking her, how do you do that? I was very in the kitchen. The gizzard and all this stuff, I throw it out. I don't eat that crap. I mean, some people do. So right now I'm just gonna rinse the chicken out a little bit. All right, so the chicken was defrosted, and then I had it in the refrigerator. So this chicken is a good chicken because you see it has one of these little things in that when it's cooked it's gonna come out, but I'm not gonna be cooking the whole chicken. I'm gonna be cutting it up. Okay, so this is how you cut the chicken. The way I do it first is I start with the leg. Cut it in like this. Okay? Oh, sorry. You guys are probably wondering, why don't you just buy it cut up? Because the whole chicken is better. So sometimes I just break the bone so that I could easily cut in the area that it needs to be cut, right? So sometimes when I'm doing this, it's a lot faster. I don't know why, and sometimes it's a little bit harder. But you just cut it in the ways that it's supposed to. So this is the chicken leg, right? And thigh. So now we're gonna cut the leg and the thigh off. We'll cut it apart. And usually this is the way I take it out, the skin. And we cut it here. And you see when I'm cutting on the cartilage, because you don't cut on the bone, you cut on the cartilage, and that's how you are able to cut it out. And then I'm just gonna put it here. After they're finished cutting everything, okay, so this is actually the chicken wing, and this is the piece that they use to make the chicken wings. This I cut and I throw out, and then this is the wing here, and there's a little cartilage here, so then you cut it and the cartilage. Sorry guys, like I said, sometimes it's easier than other times. That goes in there. Here's the other one, the other wing. Cut that wing off. Again, we're looking for the cartilage where we could, if you don't find it, you could break it. Sorry guys, that's just the way it goes. You break it off, and then you cut this piece off. Okay, I throw that piece out, and then you have here, I found it without really looking hard for it. Now we're gonna cut the other leg off. So just be careful when you're cutting this. Be careful, just not on me. Show the chicken. All right. So now we're gonna do this part of the chicken, right? The leg. Again, see that part? That's where you're gonna cut. And then you cut that part off. take off the skin. This is the way I do it. This is the easiest way to take the skin off. Just grab it and you pull like this. And then here you cut this off because you don't want this fat in there. And then here, I'm gonna cut, look for the cartilage. Hold on. All right, guys. So right now I'm just cutting it all, and then okay. And this is the breast, the chicken breast. This is the inside. Remember, you're looking for the cartilage because that's the place where you have to cut through. I'm just trying to, okay. Now here's the chicken breast. We don't need this because we're not using that. Take off the, woo! Don't worry, I got it, guys. Just trying to do this quickly. Because obviously I'm getting ready to cook. And so, cut that off. See how nice chicken breast, right? And this, just cut it like this. So you guys must be wondering, some people don't like to cut the chicken, they don't like to touch the meat. But remember, guys, I've been cooking for a long time, so this really doesn't bother me anymore. You know, maybe when I was younger, it would have bothered me. Maybe. I don't remember how I stopped not being bothered by this. So here is the middle of the breast. I'm just gonna try to break it with my hands, obviously. Sometimes it's easier. Sometimes I cut the chicken from the middle first, which is probably should have been the way I should have done it, because that's how I usually do it. I don't know why I started through the legs, but anyways, just cut around it then. What's wrong? You don't like it? Just is like making faces here. Okay, so then here again. So what I do sometimes, I season everything, even the bones, guys. Even this, I'll keep it and I'll season it, and then I use it to make soup. I don't eat this. It's just to use it to make a good chicken soup, right? This part I take out, you know. So right now we're just gonna try to. Sorry, it looks nasty, but. Here we go. Take the skin off. So yeah, guys, if it doesn't come off, you could just cut it. That's not easy cutting this. This is slippery. Okay. Now I could cut this faster, but unfortunately, like I said, I should have cut it from the middle. You were supposed to, I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, you see how I'm doing this, guys. It's nothing out of this world to do, you know? Sorry. Oh. Okay, goes over there. This, I'm just gonna leave it like that. 'Cause remember, guys, I'm gonna wash everything, season everything, and just divide, take what I'm gonna use to cook, and then whatever's left is just gonna be for a soup, and probably buy some boneless chicken to add extra to the soup. So for now, I'm just cutting these things out, okay? Remember, I'm gonna wash it, so don't think that that's how it's gonna stay, because it's not gonna stay like this. This, I'm just gonna cut it over there. I'm gonna cut this some more, but first I just wanna get rid of this mess for now. Pause it. Okay guys, so now here's the chicken. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash the chicken, right? So what I do is I'm gonna wash the chicken in water a few times. Then I'm gonna wash the chicken with salt, and then I'm gonna add some vinegar. Okay? So right now I'm washing the chicken. Now, you see this that has the fat, and you probably look saying, oh, that doesn't look too good. Okay, guys, we know it doesn't look too good, but these pieces are the pieces you're going to use when you want to make your soup. Remember that the fat of the chicken will give flavor to the soup. So, don't feel some type of way from seeing these pieces, because, you know, it's normal. So we're just cleaning it out. I'm gonna have the chicken. All right, so next step we're gonna do is I'm gonna start tossing it in. The chicken breast, I'm just gonna cut it into pieces. I do sometimes try to take out the extra little fat. I'm just not gonna take it out of the pieces that it's gonna be used for the soup. Here's the other piece of the chicken breast. Put that off. So I like the way the whole chicken tastes better. So if you guys want chicken breast, buy a whole chicken, cut it up, save the breast for whatever it is you want to use it for. But in this case, I'm still going to use it as part of the chicken thing that I'm going to put that in half. See this thing? You guys just go like this. And that's how you remove it. You kind of like shave it off in a way, you know? Don't worry that I'm gonna keep washing it, so when I'm in there I'm gonna wash that out. And this actually could just don't want that big piece. Sorry. Remember, sometimes what happens is sometimes when you cut the bone, it may have little particles. You have to be careful that it have little broken bone pieces. Remember this, if you would, I'm not gonna throw it out because like I said, I want to use it for the soup. I want to use it for the soup, the bone pieces. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Okay, so this, I'm gonna throw it out. Stay right there, just so that. So just pour that in there. Watch, don't get on the board. I gotta wash that. Sorry guys. So yeah, I'm gonna wash the board with soap as well. Just take out whatever residue is left from the chicken. But as you see, I'm still here dabbling with the chicken. Because this is actually a pretty decent sized chicken, because typically the chickens I buy are a little bit smaller. And so I'm just gonna take it out, guys. Take this out. Yeah, I'm just drying my hands a little bit. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the vinegar and some salt. That I'm also gonna put some in there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is add some vinegar, and I'm gonna add some salt. And this is the way I need more of it. And unfortunately, I have a cut and it's burning. But anyways, that's life, right? So after I do that, I'm just gonna add water, cold water, and just continue to wash the chicken. Next thing I'm gonna do, actually, it still has more water, so. I'm gonna add more vinegar. And wash more of it out like this. This is just about the final stage. Okay. And at that point, I take out whatever vinegar I can, and I'm gonna rinse out my hands. Sorry, I had to use some soap. Still a little bit more of pouring whatever else. Oh, okay. Just focus on the chicken. So right now, the other day, I did my my sofrito. So I'm gonna add the sofrito. To this, massage it in. Massage, rub, same difference. Rub that in. It smells good, right, Jasenia? So the sofrito smells really, really good. And I just made the sofrito yesterday, so it's really potent.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm gonna rinse out my hands again. So what I'm gonna add to this is actually some acetona y capara and the liquid, because I like it. This is a lemon pepper, and it doesn't have salt, so I just wanted to make sure it didn't have salt. So I didn't want to make this extra salty, then there goes the chicken. But it has a lot of little spices, and it has black pepper, which I didn't have originally when I made my sofrito. I'm going to add a little extra of garlic powder, which is also doesn't have salt. I really like garlic, guys. And I'm going to add an extra pack of this, even though this has it already. Just gonna add it for some color as well. And sorry guys, I like olives. And then we're gonna massage it in. Okay guys? So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit. Put the camera on my face. I'm gonna let this sit for like 10 minutes, guys. But I'm also gonna put away the chicken that I'm not gonna use, which is gonna be the pieces for the soup whenever I decide to do one, and then whatever I'm gonna use for today. All right, guys. So I had divided the chicken. So I took some of the chicken breast and I packaged it separate. And I also took the bones and stuff that I said I was gonna separate for the chicken soup that I want to make. Now, point to the camera down here. So this is what I'm gonna make, and this is what's left, right? So after I made the seasoning and all that stuff, this is what came out, and this is what we're gonna use while kind of like this. You could say it's like a sauce that we add, but not necessarily. It's kind of like a sauce, okay? I don't know what to call it, but this is what I use. I use that, and I put some tomato sauce in it. Okay, guys? So I'm gonna mix that in. Okay. All right, guys, so this I'm gonna put it aside for now, because now I'm gonna cut this onion up. I'm gonna cut this onion up, and I'm gonna cut up some sweet peppers. So we're gonna peel the onion in this. All right, so after I peel the onion, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to cut it like this. So yes, guys, I didn't go to culinary school, so this is the way I'm cutting it. Which is not a big deal, but this is the way I like it, and I'll show you why I like cutting it like this. I know. Okay. So from the remaining part, I'm just gonna cut it like thin. Sorry, it's getting to me. Gosh. Take that off. Alright, so this is what I like. The fact that when you cut it like this, you know, you see, like this. Come, bring the camera over here, Jasanya. Take a look inside here. So here's what I'm going to part in. So I squeeze it like this, and it's like, see how it shreds? So we're gonna add that, and then I'm also gonna add some sweet peppers. Pause it. I've been cleaning the board, so I don't want you guys to think I'm chopping after I cut the chicken and all that stuff. So you gotta continuously clean the board. I do have smaller boards, but I don't want to keep switching boards and all that stuff. Long story short, so now I have the sweet peppers, and I'm gonna cut the sweet peppers, and I'm gonna cut these long like this. Now guys, I don't have cilantro today, so oh God, just, you know, bear with me. You don't have to put the cilantro. I'm just letting you know that I don't have, so I won't be putting in. Usually put it in, but I'm not putting it in this video. Okay guys, it's not the end of the world. Okay. All right, so so I know I'm showing you how I'm cutting it, because this is how I like to cut it. I mean, you could cut it round, but I like it long. Actually looks prettier. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna add the last one. Okay. And the nice thing is, it's for some reason the sweet peppers gives a good flavor. When I was younger, I did not like the red peppers. Don't ask me why. I guess I didn't like the fact that they were sweet, I guess. And I used to use green peppers all the time. But as I got older, I started liking the sweet peppers instead of the green peppers. I don't really use green peppers. So now what I'm gonna do is gonna mix this in, all right? Because remember that this, oh, I did taste the sauce, you know? It tastes good. So remember that the sauce is gonna taste, the chicken's gonna taste like the sauce that you make. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So once you okay, you're gonna let this sit. Sorry, I gotta eat this one too, because I like these aceitunas. All right, I'm gonna eat it. So now the thing we're gonna do is, this is the chicken that I'm gonna cook. We're gonna put the chicken inside the pot. I already have the pot in the stove with oil and ready to go. All right guys, so here's the pot. It's already hot. I can feel the heat. I use some sunflower oil. Okay, that's what I'm using, sunflower oil. You use whatever you want. So now I'm gonna put in the chicken. Could you get closer, Yesenia, so they can look inside the pot? Guys, you know, you gotta be careful when you putting the chicken in, because the pot is hot, and the chicken is gonna start splattering oil. So keep recording in this. All right, guys. So all I'm gonna do is leave the chicken to cook a little bit. Then I'm gonna flip the chicken, and then I'm gonna pour in the other stuff. Now I'm also gonna peel a potato and put it over there in the other, but you'll see it later, okay? But get ready, because I'm gonna also put a potato. If people want carrots, you can add carrots. I don't want to add carrots because it changes the flavor of the liquid after it gets cooked in. So I'm not gonna add. I'm not gonna add any carrots. So I'm just gonna leave it cook. I'm gonna raise the fire a little bit, and then afterwards I'm gonna flip it over, and then I'm gonna pour the onions and peppers and all that stuff that I have going on over there. My little mix. All right, I'm peeling a potato to put inside as well. This is the way I peel the potato. I guess you guys got a potato peel, go ahead, use a potato peel, but I'm okay with using this method. Like I said in another video, my father showed me how to peel like this, so I'm okay peeling like this. If you do it slowly, you know, if you don't know how to do it, just start slowly, you know, start slowly like this, and eventually you'll get the hang of it. Once you get the hang of it, then you can peel faster. We're just gonna rinse the potato, and then now I'm gonna cut the potato. Okay, so guys, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to pour it in here. If you guys don't want to put it in there for whatever reason, you guys could get a little pot and put the potato aside and boil it on the side if you want. The whole point is if you make them smaller, they'll cook faster. If you make them bigger, it'll take longer to cook, but this is all going to go inside the pot, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to later reduce the fire, so it's going to be cooked with the steam, so you guys don't have to worry about the potato not cooking. So now we're going to go check out the pot. All right, guys, so right now I'm going to turn over the chicken. And you see that chicken has started to brown. If you guys don't want to do the stew, this is another way you could cook the chicken. You could just go like this, flip it over, cover it, and reduce fire. So the other way of cooking this chicken without doing it with the other stuff that I'm going to put in it is just like this. You will leave it for 5 minutes, cover it, reduce fire, and what happens is you're going to get this nice chicken. I don't know how to call that style of chicken, guys. I'm so sorry, but this is just another way. I don't know how to call it. So you would just leave it like this for 5 minutes, cover it, reduce the fire, and then let it cook for like half an hour maybe. Just cook it low so it can cook slow, and then it's done. But today we're not doing that. Today I'm just gonna add the other stuff that I just whipped up. Okay, guys? Okay, so now guys, this is the creation here. I'm gonna pour it all over the chicken. Use my hand to take everything and put it inside there. What I'm gonna do is gonna even it out like this. Okay, guys? After this, I'm gonna cover it and reduce fire. Keep in mind that the chicken is gonna throw some of its fluids. I don't like how it sounds, fluids, but it's gonna start cooking, throw fluids, and the steam is gonna cook. And you'll see how it ends up. I'm gonna make white rice, but I'm not gonna show you how to make the rice in this video, but I'm gonna show you the rice. Actually, it's gonna be with white rice. Okay, guys? Stay tuned for the final. You see? Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.